Hello everyone and welcome to the Moustache Cube Channel. Today I'm here with my first impressions on the new game mode Capital Supremacy, on the new reinforcements and on the lightsaber combat changes to Battlefront 2. Before we move on, be sure to drop a like and to subscribe if you are new here because it helps me a lot growing my moustache.
Mustache.
First things first. When it comes to the new game mode, congratulations to DICE and to all the devs. You all did a wonderful job. The two capital ships are amazing, as well as the new pipeline of the Geonosis map. I really enjoyed the command point system just like in Galactic Conquest, and it brings a lot of nostalgia. The only drawback for now is the fact that we only got one map, and because of that it gets really repetitive. But I am sure that the game developers are already working on some other maps. Between this game mode and Galactic Assault, I still prefer Galactic Assault, because we have a lot more maps, the game doesn't have breaks to change to another place, and we have more vehicles, reinforcements and hero choices. Other than this, although the AIs are much better than I originally thought they would be, they still don't pose as much of a threat as a player, unless the player is really bad. My personal opinion is that this game mode is really awesome, and I would give it a 7 out of 10. And I would give Galactic Assault a 10 out of 10. I think I will always prefer Galactic Assault, but to give this game mode a 9 out of 10, it needs two improvements. First, we need to get many more maps as well as other era maps with different reinforcements and heroes. These new reinforcements could also be used on Galactic Assault, just like the reinforcements we got in this update. For the other improvement, instead of having 12 AIs on each side, we should have a 32 versus 32 players game mode. I think this would be much better. If we do get the 32 versus 32 players, we should have more heroes allowed on each side at the same time. Now let's talk about the new reinforcements. DICE and developers, congratulations again. You delivered great reinforcements today. They are one of my favorite reinforcements as of today. The ARC Trooper is amazing and plays really well, and the Commando Droid is much better than I thought it would be. I love the new reinforcements and I think they add a lot to the game. We had the power reinforcements, which are the enforcers. We also had the agility reinforcements, which were the aerials. And now we got a mix of agility and power with the infiltrator class. I already played a lot with them and I am going to play them a lot more and try to release a guide to each one of them as soon as possible. The only thing I think DICE should do now is to add another class like this to the other areas, so that we can play them in Galactic Assault, Blast or Strike, and that's more choices for the players, so that we don't have only the infiltrator choice on Clone Wars era maps. Last but not least, let's talk about the lightsaber combat changes. A lot of the community players have been asking for the stagger to be removed when players block lightsabers, and that has been removed as they asked. I think that it might be good and bad at the same time. Players used to be afraid of blindly attacking another lightsaber hero because they would stagger, and that would open a window for counterattack, and now it doesn't happen. The window to counterattack got smaller now, and that's negative because counterattack is now less skill based and more luck based in my opinion. The fact that this is an effort to make lightsaber combat more fluid seems very positive to me, but at the same time I think it failed. I was hoping that blocking lightsabers now felt more like the Battlefront 2 trailer, but instead it's exactly the same but without the stagger. Just like when Grievous attacks are blocked, since Grievous never got staggered. They added the stagger on another place, but I will talk about it on my update version of Lightsaber 101 guide. Other than this, there are still some things I liked even less. First, Rey's ability in Sight and Vader's Rage ability that used to give them infinite stamina now only give them a 50% less stamina cost. Darth Maul now also has stamina, so he runs out of it eventually just like any other lightsaber user. Why is this bad, you ask? Because Anakin Skywalker dropped into the game. Anakin is the most powerful hero in the game and he makes people be afraid. I am one of those people who thought he shouldn't be nerfed, and I still think that he shouldn't be nerfed against Battle Point free classes or reinforcements. But now I think his abilities damage should be nerfed against heroes. Just against heroes. I think that the other heroes and villains should also be buffed to become almost as good as Anakin, and so that people are afraid of facing other heroes as much as they are to face Anakin. I am not the only one thinking this, and we all expressed our voices. How did DICE answer to this? By nerfing the weaker heroes! It doesn't make any sense to me. Maul was one of the best heroes in the game and he never needed a block. But now, if a good Anakin player is on the battlefront, even the best Maul player can be killed really easily in a matter of 2 to 5 seconds. The same happens with blaster heroes, but I do agree that non-force sensitive heroes shouldn't be as possible as force sensitive heroes. Maul now got even more nerfed by getting limited stamina, and I think that's negative. If they give him a stamina bar, they should give him at least a block. The other strange thing was that Maul and Yoda got values about how many melee attacks and how many blaster shots they were able to block in the Lightsaber community transmission. That made me think they would get proper blocks, but they didn't. Almost all the Lightsaber heroes' base lightsaber damage from the front and from behind was buffed, and I think that's very positive. Other than this, they removed stamina cost for pressing or holding block. Now you only deplete stamina by blocking and attacking, and I think that's really good and positive. That's a good change to lightsaber combat, because now you can hold the block button to prevent being attacked from somewhere, and you only deplete stamina if you are deflecting blaster shots or lightsaber attacks. I will practice and master the new system, and I will release an updated version of my Lightsaber 101 guide as soon as possible. I will release a part 1, and if more changes drop, I will release a part 2. If more changes drop after this, I will release a part 3, and so on and so on. If the lightsaber combat gets completely reworked, I will remove these lightsaber guides and I will do a brand new Lightsaber 101 guide. I really hope you enjoyed this video, guys, but more than this, I want to know your own opinions on these matters. What do you think about the new game mode? What do you think about the new reinforcements, and what do you think about the lightsaber combat changes? What do you think about Maul and Yoda having block values but not having a proper block? Leave your answers on the comment section down below. Follow me on Twitch and follow me on Twitter. Join me on Facebook and join me on Discord. The links will be in the description. Don't forget to leave a like, share, comment and subscribe. Tuga signing out, and may the moustache be with you.